What's happening, guys? The video I'm bringing to you today is purely my squat session, which took me about 45 minutes. I was working up to a 3RM, so seeing what I could get for that. Ended up pushing some pretty good numbers. I've never squatted anything over 180. I knew I was going to get heavier than that today because I did 180 for 4. Now, I haven't been purely squatting to train legs lately. It's been more real heavy, like leg press, glute hip thrusters and stuff like that. Heavy static lunges, stuff building up my stabilizers, and I've been working a little bit on mobility too, so working on my depth, so then I'm not doing like these little half squats, and really being able to generate the most power out of my movement. So today I did hit I think I ended up doing six sets of 3 reps. That's what I did today. Took me about 45 minutes all up. And yeah, as you'll see, I'm going to start off this video with my warm-up. I just need one of those like little like booty bands, whatever you want to call it, activation bands. That's all you'll need for my warm-up. Stretching out the hip flexors, activating the glutes, and yeah, then I get straight into it. So this is my video on my squat day. Hope you enjoy. So starting off, guys, as you can see here, I'm using a activation band, booty band, whatever you want to call it. There's a couple of different names. Start off with some crab walks, I call them. This is all activation for the glutes and the abductors, sorry. Following the crab walks, I go into some kickbacks where I hold for about a second. This video is a bit fast forwarded so I can get it all in nice and quick for you guys, but I'm holding it back for about a second and then releasing in nice and controlled, getting that big contraction of the glute. Following that, I go into some hip flexor stretches so that I can get nice and low into the squat in a nice comfortable position. Pull my arm up and over to get a bit of an extra stretch, as you'll see in the next few seconds. I'll just let that play through now. So the first set I do with the bar is no weight, and I do 20 reps, 15 full range ones. As you can see, I'm doing here. In a couple of seconds, you will see me do 5 pulses. I do this from 2 angles with the camera, as you'll see. After this 20 reps, I do one from the front as well, just so you can see my technique. But yeah, 15 reps, full range, and then 5 reps, little pulses, just getting that bit of extra blood flowing through the legs, getting nice and warmed up. And here is that view from the front that I mentioned in that previous clip. As you can see here, I'm not actually able to get down too deep at the moment. I'm still warming up those hip flexors, warming up those legs. And also, as you can see from the other video, my toes do slightly point out and my knees track them. So my knees, the direction they're going in right now, is the same direction as what my toes are pointed, and I find that gives me the strongest base. So the first weighted set I do is only 60 kilos. I do just start at 3RM and I work around my rest. So if the weight is getting heavier, obviously the rest goes longer. If I'm doing weight 3 reps of this 60 kilos, for example, I'll only have like a minute to a minute and a half, just like if you were doing a hypertrophy workout, because it isn't shocking my nervous system as much and I don't require that much recovery from that. Now for my second set, I do jump straight to 100 kilos. In the grand scheme of things, compared to the weight that I'm trying to get to 3RM of 100 kilos isn't too much. As you can see, I'm still doing quite a slow tempo on the way down, really controlling that movement, trying to keep my chest high, shoulders locked back. And I did actually have a bit of a shoulder twinge because I trained shoulders the day before, so it did feel a bit uncomfortable. As you can see now, in this next set, I'm up to, I think it's 140. And I do put my belt on for 140 and over, really, because I do have a little bit of trouble with my lower back, but this belt is amazing. I do recommend getting clip belts if you are starting to take your heavy lifting seriously. And now we reach the second last set, which was 180 kilos. Now last week I did squat 180 4-4, so I knew I'd be able to kind of breeze this in for the 3 reps. As you can see, I'm actually moving pretty quickly with it. I was pretty confident. Pretty good pre-workout as well, so that always helps. And you just have to go into the lift knowing that you can get it, working on percentages, and just going into it aggressively, knowing what you can do yourself. So here we have it, guys, the moment of truth. This was the 200 kilo lift. I've never touched 200 kilos before. 180 was the heaviest I've done, and the most reps I've done was last week at the 4 reps. So moment of truth, guys. I'll let this play out. And there we have it. Thank you to everyone that has just watched my squat video. The support from you guys is what drives me. Remember, in the meantime, follow my Instagram, subscribe, and like this video. And till next time.